All right, you all, this is the new construction underway. Well, you all, this is what the Pipestem State Park tramway is looking like right now. They are rebuilding this entire gondola all the way down, so you don't see any cables, and you see some new towers standing right there. That's what it looks like right now. It's supposed to be done in December of 24. So those towers right there at the start of this thing, you guys, looks to me like it's about 75 feet higher than it was. So that will be a really awesome ride once they get it fixed all the way down into the canyon there. So here at the park, you all, they have a zip line, one of the highest here in the state of West Virginia. It takes about 4 hours to do it. I don't know how they're going to bring their passenger or their people back up now. They used to ride the tram back up, but this year I guess they'll have to figure out another way to do it. So you can see all the new towers laying over in there on that parking lot, you guys. And they are setting these things as helicopters, so that would be an awesome sight to see when they were working on it. But that is the Canyon Rim Center, craft shop, ice cream. This place right here used to be a restaurant, but now they've turned it into zip line tours. And what you see there, you guys, is the training cables when you learn to zip line. How to put the brakes on, how to hook your harness up. So you guys, right here's one of the little overlooks we have right here in this park. The views in Pipestem Park, when you can, especially this time of the year, are very spectacular. You can see River Road right down there. If you can, right where my finger is, that's the trail that you can hike all the way down to the bottom of this canyon. Very beautiful. Let's turn around and look the other. Very well maintained park. You can see people working there right now, keeping the leaves cleaned up. Of course, you have cabins here. I think there's like 30 some cabins in this park that you can rent. Me and Miss Libby rented that one right there several years ago for our anniversary. Cabin number 9, but very, very nice, quiet place to stay. Of course, right there's the lodge, the Canyon Rim Lodge. Turn around and look this way, you guys. They have a Adventure Lake splash park for the kiddies. Very popular place there in the summertime when it's hot. Very popular place to stay, you all. Right on the other side of that parking lot, there is a nice golf course if you like to play golf. And there is the splash. Now, for all you people who don't know this, you can log on to that camera you see on top of that building right over there, and you can see in the canyon, because that's a live cam. Okay? They constructed this bridge a couple years ago so that their guests could go from McKeever Lodge, which is what we're looking at, across the road there. All right, you all, when you're over here and you like to go fishing, you can either go down to the Bluestone River there, And right now, since the gondola is not there, you'd have to walk down there to go fishing. But there is a lake, which I'm going to show you here just in a few minutes. Now, I'm going to walk down here because the road access is for handicapped vehicles only. So if you have a handicapped person, you can drive them down there. But otherwise, you're supposed to walk down here to the lake. So that's what I'm going to do. It's about a quarter of a mile down over the mountain here. The hiking trails in this park are really, really spectacular. Different views. About 9 miles of it actually goes down to Bluestone State Park, and you've seen me doing videos at different times in this park and along the river in Bluestone State Park. So the road down here to the lake is paved, and it's basically a big circle. You can go down here and come out another direction if you want to. But it's really just a short little walk down here to the lake. Good way to get some exercise. And that's what people do that stay in the lodge. Lots of people like to hike. And to get out here and hike on all of these trails, there's a trail that goes all the way around this lake right here. It's over 2 miles long. You will see plenty of wildlife. There goes a squirrel over there. Most of the time you'll see dozens of deer in here, sometimes hundreds, just depending on what time of year it is. But you will see those animals in this park right here. So you can see to the left-hand side, that's the parking lot, you all. Now you'll notice when we get down here, they've made a beach on this lake where people can come and sit in the sun in the summertime if that's what they want to do. And you can see some people right over there quietly fishing. All right, you all, I was just talking to some local fishermen here. And when you come over here to stay in this park, if you want to go down to the beach there where I was taking pictures of a few minutes ago, they will shuttle you from the upper level. Of course, you know, with the four-wheeler, they will shuttle you down to the beach. But if you're handicapped, you can drive down there in your vehicle. All right, you all, I was just talking to a couple of fishermen there just a second ago. They just stocked this lake with trout. And according to the local people here, they stock it about 3 times a year with trout. So they just put, I don't know how many hundreds of pounds of trout in there. So people should be catching some good fish here today. And I will point out to you all that you don't have to be staying in the park to fish in the lake. All you have to have is a West Virginia fishing license, okay? And you can come right over here into the park, park your vehicle, take off down there to the lake, and catch you some trout. And of course, you all, they got this awesome scenic overlook right here. It's down below the McKeever Lodge there, right beside of where the golf course is. Danger High Cliff, and they mean that, you all. Look what a view you have there. Now you all, up there is the golf clubhouse, the golf course. There is plenty of parking down here in these parking lots for people who play golf or people who play tennis or basketball. Also, you guys, a place to have yourself a picnic. And you can actually rent these things for an event, like a family reunion, wedding, whatever you want. So if you like to play tennis, there are plenty of places down here to play. There's 3 courts here just to play tennis. So if you like to play basketball, you guys, there are 2 courts here, and they are full court. They're not half court. Full court basketball. And here is part of the main golf course, you guys. Nice place for the children to play, you all, and grown-ups who want to play volleyball. And more cottages. You'll notice is that it says guests only on that sign, you all. Now, they do have really good security at Pipestem. So there's somebody here that's in the security department that's looking out for these folks. They do have a driving range, you all. All right, you all, if you see one of these signs, especially here on these trails like this right here, they've got that closed because of the construction that's going on down there, and they don't want to drop a tower from a helicopter on top of your head. So you can see that the River Trail, Canyon Rim Trail, North Side Trail, Lick Hollow, and Dogwood Trail are closed March 11th through March the 18th. Okay, you all, in order to complete the River Trail, wading of the Bluestone River near the Mountain Creek Lodge is necessary. If you're in doubt about river conditions, inquire at the park headquarters or at the tram fee required if riding tram back to the canyon rim. Okay, you can ride from right here on your bicycle all the way to Bluestone State Park and back, because I know people who have done it, and it's quite a hike too, you all. It's about 9.5 miles one way. Some of it's really rugged, some of it's pretty easy. So you all, you'll definitely want to check out the Nature Center while you're here at the park. Check out some of the old homestead there that they moved over here. And you all, if you're into camping or glamping, you can primitive camp or camp in your camper right here at this state park. Looking in that direction, you all, we're going north on Route 20, okay? That'll take you to Hinton. You are about, I think it's about 20, a little over 25 miles from here over to Sandstone Falls, okay? Would be on the New River. But right here from the park, you're right within a short drive of the Sandstone Falls, Bluestone Lake, Bluestone River, Bluestone State Park. Plenty of boating, plenty of fishing, whatever you want. You can see right there in the distance, you're heading toward Hinton, West Virginia. By the way, you can take Route 20 right there. That's Route 20. You can take that road right there and go right out onto Interstate 64, and it's only 11 miles from Hinton. So if you want a shortcut around Beckley and all the garbage that goes up along with going on the turnpike just to go back in that direction, like you're going to go to Roanoke, or if you're going to go north towards Charleston, West Virginia, Instead of going back out here to 77 and going through Beckley that way, you can go up here and get on 64, 11 miles from Hinton, West Virginia. Like I say, this is a very well maintained park, you guys. See somebody hiking back down the trail there now. All right, you all, in conclusion, I'm coming back down from the tower. If you're ever in this area and you want to meet me, you can email me at readmike279@gmail.com. I'll be glad to come over here to the park and go for a hike with you, buy you a cup of coffee. With that, you all, God bless you. Have yourself a wonderful day.